What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller, and this is the best beer in the business, Marty Sleva.
Hey, everybody.
Also, permanent member of Podcast Beyond. I wasn't joking when I said that.
We don't do that. We don't joke.
But then we just did two episodes you weren't on.
That's true, which is very confusing.
It was weird.
But I'll be on the next one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I found it out.
Boom.
Marty, Podcast Beyond's all about PlayStation news. We woke up with some PlayStation news today.
Some biggies.
The Last Guardian.
Yep.
News again.
Yeah.
It's still not canceled.
Still not canceled.
And on top of that, it's what? It's in a completely...
I think the phrase was like, different creative circumstances. I believe
That doesn't sound
was
right.
the word.
You're making that up, too.
I think that was the phrase.
The quote that they used in the IGN article was, under completely new conditions.
Oh, that's like creative circumstances.
Work
If you rearrange the letters, you get that.
Under completely new conditions. What the hell does that mean?
That means to me clearly there's a new creative director. We know that. Ueda's doing contract work on the project.
Right. He left, then he got brought back his contract. Then this article quotes him all over the place.
Yeah.
All
this news came from an interview with Fumito Ueda, who's the design director on Ico and Shadow of the Colossus and The Last Guardian at some point. I think the quote signifies this game is obviously no longer a PS3 game.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way this game is still a PS3 game. This game has been a PS4 game for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But to me, it's very strange because they're still not pulling the gun on showing anything or really giving any substantial real news outside of, oh yeah, it's still a thing.
I mean, at this point, don't you think that the next time they show this game, it has to end with a release date that's in the next 3 months?
Yes. I mean, if they show it at E3, it has to be like it is coming out in 2015.
If
they show it at TGS, it has to be coming out in 2015. Some of us speculated that at PSX we were going to see it, which is, I feel like Colin has said we're going to see it at every trade show.
Every time there's any kind of press conference, it can be a Nintendo Direct.
Yes.
Colin will say, this is where we get Last Guardian
at the Birdman panel at New York Comic-Con,
exactly.
Colin was like, there might be some Last Guardian.
It's one of those things that it's got to come eventually.
Right?
You got to swing at the ball, because it's just one of these days you're going to be right and everybody's going to forget that
no one's
going to
remember the 1,000 times Colin's
I mean, you figure this started in 2009
yes.
when they announced this game and said it was going to come out in 2011.
Yeah.
And then since then it's slipped, done all these different things. Ryan Clements saw the game running when he went to see what was called the NGP reveal.
NGP, the Vita reveal.
The Vita reveal. When they showed it, he then got behind closed doors to see someone play The Last Guardian.
Yeah.
And then it's all gone to hell since then. With people coming, going, leaving, coming back, contractors, it doesn't make any sense.
I say, you still think it's going to be like the same sort of premise? It's still going to be about that bird dog and that boy?
I think it'll still be about the bird dog and the boy, but I think it's going to look drastically different, and I don't think any of the gameplay we've seen will be, reminiscent of what this is.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It seems like there's a lot of new creative talent on it. It seems like Sony's kind of bringing in people who can sort of act as closers. Reminds me of a lot of how Final Fantasy 15 is. Now the director of Final Fantasy Type 0 has been brought on as the creative director of 15 because he's finished a lot of games in the last couple of years.
Yeah, he knows how to get things shipped.
Yeah, ship it.
Ship it.
I don't know what that means.
All right, Marty, when do you think we're actually going to have Last Guardian in our hands and play it?
Oh, I think we'll be playing it at E3.
Okay, when do I have my copy in my box?
I still think 2016.
2016?
Yeah.
I'm going to be...
That's what, you'll be president then, or vice president. I don't know how that works.
I'm vice president, Colin's president. I'm saying it'll come out in the fall of 2015.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a bold proclamation.
It is a bold, it's my lock of the day.
IGN lock of the day.
Keep it locked to the lock of the day.
Don't do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, when do you think The Last Guardian is coming out? Let us know in the comments. Then you can screen cap your comment. Then you can show it to the world when it actually comes out and be like, I was right.
I did it. Yeah, don't use Photoshop though.
What does that mean? Why?
Like, don't lie.
Oh, don't lie.
Yeah,
it's part of the game. It's like guessing. Just guess it and save all your guesses. Guess Who is a great game too. For everything about cool games like Guess Who, keep it here on ign.com/boardgames.